Mark Megan's Weekly Roast. Proudly supported by Cialis for Men. Struggling with erectile dysfunction? It's nothing to be ashamed of. Cialis for Men 10mg film-coated tablets, which contains tadalafil, is now available without prescription. Just a quick, discreet chat with your pharmacist, in person or online, can help. Find it at pharmacies nationwide or visit www.cialisformen.ie for more details. To be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity. Always read the label. GoLoud.
Welcome back to the Weekly Roast. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your hearts? And of course, how are your heads? Guys, Mark Megan's Weekly Roast is proudly brought to you by Cialis for Men, helping you get and keep an erection whenever you need it. Yours, by the way. I am so happy to be working with a brand that will help men, not just with their erections, but in realising that there is nothing to be embarrassed about. Nearly 3 in 10 males experience ED, but only 1 in 4 are comfortable discussing it. Let's change that. Cialis for Men is now available without prescription from pharmacies nationwide. All it takes is a quick chat with your pharmacist and you're off to the races, to be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity. Contains tadalafil. Always read the label. Boys and girls, if you're able, welcome to the table, Mystery Mick, our new drum roll, please. Full, not actual drum roll, interferes with the sound. So that's the first red flag. Nevertheless, our full-time producer, Mystery Mick.
Thank you very, very much, Mark. Hello.
Us in this company is effectively just like slowly but surely sort of emancipating ourselves from anybody else and becoming an island.
We are an island.
We are an island now. The new studio that they have us in is effectively a bunker.
We're on a different floor to everyone else.
Guys, we've got you doing a special project. It's subterranean. Nevertheless, welcome back to the Weekly Roast. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be joined by our full-time producer, Mystery Mick.
That is lovely to hear, Mark.
You've earned the title.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling after Cork?
Oh my God, it was a triumph.
Okay, triumph is excessive. A triumph is what an influencer who reads one book every decade says when she's lying by the pool in Spain. She's grabbed a fucking, like, what's that Greek writer, Nick something? She's grabbed one of those rags. The books, by the way, on sale in Dublin Airport would make Ms. Magazine look like Ulysses. You know the books in like Dublin Airport? Why do polar bears sneeze?
Yeah.
Hate that. Or those crime books. I've never understood this glorification of criminals.
Yeah. The cocaine cowboys.
Or what's that, like, you know, I was El Chapo's dentist. I don't care. You're a rat.
You're a rat.
You're a rat.
Oh, you're defending the criminals now.
Well, no, but you were I'm going against dentist. You were a cowboy as a dentist, and now you're a snivelling rat as a rat. Nevertheless, traitors content. Shoot me. I'm getting off the internet.
I'm actually going to bring hoods in for today.
If I see one more middle of the bloody road Irish content creator doing a gag that is so genuine, like sawn off shotgun to the back of the cranium levels of... No, that's just insanity. That's insanity. That
is literally
mentioning the specifications of the barrel. The Smith & Wesson. Is it Wesson?
Wesson.
All right. Okay. Oh, sorry, Tupac. Oh. Sorry, Shook Knight. Do you know what I mean? Death Row. The traders' content has to stop.
We're nearly there. The finale's tonight.
Also, people pretending to like autumn needs to stop.
Oh, I'm totally with you on that one.
This whole, like, what is this? This Americanization of the Irish internet, where we're acting like fall is a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It's miserable.
I want to put the heating on, but we have a fight about whether or not we should put the heating on.
Yeah.
This, like, cinnamon pumpkin bullshit.
It absolutely drives me mad. Kate's mad. Kate loves the whole kind of
fall thing.
Oh, yeah. Not a fan at all.
Not a fan at all. No. But the content creation, it's just... I don't know where to go with it anymore. I feel like do people feel this negative about it, or do I? Because I feel like now content creation is like, something happened and I'm doing the thing that's happened. Ah, do you remember the thing that happened yesterday?
That's us.
That's me. Patrick Hilty having a go about the Jimmy Kimmel thing, saying, the great thing about the late ladies, you're allowed to say it. Really, Patrick? That's the angle you're taking. The smug approach, don't even know.
To say there's different levels as well to,
Like, I actually can't. I'm too cynical. Nevertheless. Family Feuds.
What a week.
Or as somebody who replied to my Instagram last night said, fajitas. Because she thought I meant family foods. Brilliant. A full question box just asking for family foods. And she wrote down fajitas.
Do the people who send you these responses, are they like the same people, or like what's the proportion of like loons to normal people?
See, this is interesting because people I get 98% of my followers are completely normal.
Okay.
And they will DM me, be like, oh, you have got the weirdest followers. I'm like, no, the majority are normal.
They're normal people.
But we're not publishing the normality.
Yeah, okay.
We're publishing the insanity.
Yeah.
The loons, there's a couple of repeat offenders.
Is there like a core following, or the old reliables?
I should probably get like an Excel sheet of loons because there are like a couple of repeat offenders. But the one yesterday, so I put up a question box, being like family feuds, and this person wrote back saying, what was it? What? Oh yeah, eggs and soldiers, or spaghetti hoops to spell out words with. By the way, in terms of the spaghetti hoops, they're just O's. They wouldn't even be letters. Ooh, brilliant. That's it. Your Graham Norton impression and you're done. Ooh, done. Ooh, done. Ooh, done. Family Feuds. Welcome back to the Weekly Roast. Thank you all. We are very grateful for the new listeners. The show has sort of exploded unprecedentedly over the last month, and every single one of you that's been listening, we are eternally grateful for. If you are new to the podcast, it's great to have you with us. My name is Mark Megan. I'm the host. Mystery Mick is the beautiful, intelligent, incredible sidekick and now full-time producer of the Weekly Roast. If you enjoy the show, please do us a favour and just click follow or subscribe wherever you get your podcast. That's what helps transform the visibility of the show. And furthermore, send an episode to somebody if you like it. And last but not least, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but yes, we've got an update coming your way in the Jane and Kerry saga. It fucking trundles on forever and ever. It's like a story from your mum about her holiday. We got to the airport. Don't care about the airport. Nevertheless, it's the roast of family feuds. Let's get into it. Oniva.
Hello. Okay, so in relation to funny family feuds, funny now, probably not at the time, but background, my sister's a gay bag. That's it.
Good stuff.
In fact, I think that's probably a friendly term.
Horseface fanny lip. So.
But anyway, years ago, my dad died very suddenly. Moved back home to kind of help my mum get back on her feet. My sister thought that I was there for financial gain, in that if anything happened to my mum, I'd be there and I'd get the house, because that's obviously how it works, not? And she came up to the house one night and I said hello to her. She didn't respond. My mum was like, if someone in my house speaks to you, it would be nice if you spoke back. And she said, and I quote, I can't believe you're defending this fucking trailer trash over me. This is my family home. And then sent my siblings a WhatsApp at like 3 a.m. saying, just in case any of you want to visit the family home, just beware that mum will protect the trailer trash currently living there over me or them or whatever.
Good God.
Oh my.
So this is an actual family feud.
This is a legit one.
I'm just used to raspberry tarts and yoga teachers. I wasn't expecting actual kitchen sink dysfunction.
Trailer trash.
Trailer trash? Good Lord. We're in too deep, Manuel.
We've started off on a dinger.
I mean, I was expecting like I got one person saying that her dad hasn't spoken to her uncle for 9 years because over a dressing gown. That's the sort of crack that we want to have.
That's the lighthearted.
That's the lighthearted banter. Sorry, another person, by the way, she DM'd me and she goes, my dad hasn't spoken to his uncle for 16 years because he pushed him off a scaffolding when they were working on site and he broke his leg. Get over it, like. Absolutely not get over it.
Attempted murder.
Get the police involved. This is insanity. Get over it. It's just a prank, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like whenever I used to hate those fucking YouTube, those YouTube videos where it'd be like, oh, look how badly we pranked these people. And then it's like 2 a.m. in a car park in Ohio. And they come out dressed as like a murderer and start running. They're like, obviously they're scared. That's the appropriate response to a murderer chasing you.
That's terrifying.
Little bitch. Do you know what I mean? Complete insanity. A little bitch getting afraid. Of course I'm afraid. You come wielding a knife and like some sort of staff, like the Grim Reaper. Worse again. I don't know which would be worse. Of course I'm afraid. This is a reasonable response to attempted murder. Nevertheless, trailer trash, gee bag. I'm sorry. That the family stuff though with caring, it's really treacherous.
Yeah.
Like I remember my granny was sick for 11 years and 48 hours or so before she went, I moved in just because I just had to do my bit. I had to do my bit. And look, I just, I said, look guys, I will do this. And I sat down with Nana and I said, look, I want, she was sick, right? She was ailing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I knew that there was life left in her.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give up on her that early.
You wanted to give her dignity.
Yeah, so I basically got a doctor in. Well, actually, it was sort of a guy that my doctor I'd found, online. And basically I said, look, Granny, we're going to do the test here.
Right.
I want you to stay in your house.
Okay.
Jesus, the last thing I want is for you to be in the home. Do you know what I mean? For me to have to move into this massive big house myself.
Of course.
A1 energy rating, the garden and stuff. That's the last thing I want. So just basically, we're going to do the test here, Granny. It's basically 3 questions. We just ask you 3 simple questions now, just to make sure that you're okay. And then that means you can stay here and I can care for you and sort of, like two passage ships. But, I'll come in, move in. Anyway, the 3 questions, Granny. If you get these right, you just go, okay, yeah, fine, yeah. And it's just like, question 1, Granny. When's Christmas Day? It's 25th of December. Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah, just here with Dr. Mulderhazy. Mulderhazy's taking notes. He's like, yeah, she's fine. She's definitely with us. Okay, and what was the name of your husband, Granny? Just, it was Finton. Right again. Right, sharp as a tack.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Mulderhazy, you seeing this? Yeah. And I'm just shuffling the papers. Now, just question 3, Granny. And if you get this right, you can stay home and it's your house. Otherwise, I might just... Question 3. Who was the economic minister for Yugoslavia 1971 under Slobodan Milosevic's reign? No? Take her away, boys. Fetch the butterfly nets. Get the locks changed by lunch. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, Granny. It's not true. Let's go.
Hi, Mark. Not the same D4 drama as last week, but my mum's sister is a freak.
Good stuff.
Over the summer, she became convinced that mum's cleaner, they have the same one, was only hired by us to get info on her and her family.
What?
She thinks everybody wants to be like them, even though her husband is bet down and her kids are also freaks. One of them plays the cello.
No.
Last week, Claire told Mum she had asked her to get pics of Mum's walk-in wardrobe to see if their clothes are the same. She's a mentor.
So much to get into here.
That is ridiculous.
Sorry, their children are freaks. One of them plays the cello. Good stuff. So you've just ruled out every Asian child. That's not a negative thing to say. I feel like the Asians are great with the cello, though. No.
Yeah. I suppose it's a strange stereotype.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not like
No.
no Chinese burns. That's a bad one.
That is a bad.
How is that a thing, by the way? Do kids still do Chinese burns?
Oh, you'd have to imagine so.
Surely not. That's problematic.
That is problematic.
Love those Chinese burns and the Chinese whispers, by the way. Can we just have less of a go at the Chinese?
Just some whispers.
Just call them whispers. They don't need to be Asian or otherwise. Just whispers.
Just
gossiping. Actually, but no. Anyway, the child being a freak for playing the cello. Again, it's the South Dublin ignorance.
Yeah.
You just love it.
Yeah.
Anybody that deviates slightly from the already foraged path in South Dublin, freak. Family of mentalers. What's mostly concerning about this, though, is... So wait, she thinks that... The mum thinks that the sister-in-law has hired the same cleaner as them to do her sort of bidding.
It's reconnaissance.
Like that Chinese... Again, the Chinese. They're getting such a rough... They're catching strays here, my man. But like the Chinese spy plane.
Yeah.
Except for it's a cleaner. And then now the cleaner... What did it say? The cleaner has
been sent in to take pictures of... has been sent in to take pictures of the walk-in wardrobe.
Whose side is the cleaner on? Maybe she is a double agent.
Yeah.
I feel like we need more context on this.
I hope she's getting, like, you know, extra money under the table on both sides to basically just rat on the...
I would love if this was a scenario where the cleaner has identified a vulnerability in the sort of logic of both women and is going, there is no way. But like, if she's identified a gap in these, you know, the logic here, and she's gone, right, well, I'm going to exploit these bastards.
Yeah, and rightly so.
Damn right.
They're lunatics.
There's a lot of paranoia going on here.
A lot. That sibling rivalry is a bit, you know...
But did she not say sister-in-law? Is it sister-in-law or is it mum's sister?
I thought it was mum's sister. Either way, like, do you know that kind of like peer rivalry where you're just trying to like always one up, you know, the people closest to you in your life?
Did she also say that the husband is bet down? That's just such an outrageous phrase. Completely writing off somebody's physical appearance. Like being referred to as bet down. There's no real going back from that.
No. Calling your family bet down and freaks, you know, you need to have a look at yourself.
There's a touch of the Jane and Kerry's off this
Big
one.
Time.
Okay, on Eva, let's go.
So there are two sister-in-laws in our family. Polar opposites as people. Just no interests, the same. Wouldn't have anything really in common. And wouldn't be friends. Just happen to both be part of the same family now. All fine. All okay on the surface. Until one day a message went into the family WhatsApp group that said, and only tramps get their lips done. The other sister-in-law had just got the lips done. It caused a massive fallout. The brothers weren't even speaking for a while. Full-on denial from the one that sent it that it was about the other sister-in-law. Full-on denial. Claimed it was about something and someone else. And she didn't mean all people. It was a full-on backtrack. The other sister-in-law seemed more offended at the word and, because she didn't know what else had been said about it. And it did look like there'd been it was part of a whole conversation. And only tramps get their lips done. That's what seemed to annoy her more, was, what else are you saying? And the fact she wouldn't admit it. So it used to be all okay. And it went from just not really being friends with each other to full on, we have to keep it civil, because the mother intervened and told them they had to keep it civil because she was sick of all the fighting. But it's a full on bubbling under the surface of hatred.
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty grim.
What are your thoughts on the lips thing? Michael, what are your thoughts on women's bodies? Michael, you've always said that women shouldn't have autonomy. Particularly when it comes to decisions about their own bodies. And most importantly, reproductive organs. What is it about that you're so fucking sure of? I'm joking.
This is about to go famously wrong for me.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I think it's... firstly, writing off anybody that gets their lips done as a tramp, good luck.
Yeah.
It's like the whole thing lads used to be like, well, she's got a tattoo above... Remember that thing about the tattoo above the arse?
Yeah.
I said, geez, you got a tattoo above the arse. You know what that means? What does it mean, Simon? She's lethal in the pit. Does it? How? Never understood that.
Usually by men who would have literally no idea.
Well, she used to do ballet. Brilliant. And what's that? Yeah, so you know what they're like. No, I don't. I've never slept with a ballet dancer. Have you, by the way? No, but you know, they're supposed to be absolutely fucking what? Are they? Ballet dancers. Famously disciplined.
Yeah.
Do you know I would, dare I say, famously conservative, disciplined, and emotionally withdrawn, and ultimately probably a problematic with their parents, relationship with their parents, because they've sort of forced them into. Do you know what I mean?
Of all the dance types, probably the most reserved.
And also, oh yeah, well, she's a dancer, brilliant. So she can do the worm in bed, can't she? Oh, so she's going to be flossing whilst we do the reverse cowboy. Excellent. I've got the ick while she's on my. Do you know what I mean? These things that are just stupidly sexual.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, she's French. Excellent. So I'll have to have the Dove 72 hour. No, you can't. You absolutely can't. I just don't understand these things that are attached to sort of promiscuity, even though they shouldn't be.
Completely, but also, like, these would have been full-blown articles in Nuts. You know, like, the Lad Chat.
Nuts magazine was one of those magazines, by the way. Michael has you the full subscription, didn't you?
I still do, yeah.
You're a
lifetime member.
Your R.L. Stein Goosebumps subscription ended just after the Leaving Cert, because you were sort of bumfundled by Beware the Snowman. I fucking love those books. Darren Shan, by the way. Somebody tell me they read Darren Shan.
No.
Oh, Vampire Crepsley.
No.
Man, books about being vampires.
No.
Flitting.
No.
Oh. So basically, if you have a vampire dick, I'm joking. Don't know. Terrible joke. Just crap humour. Nevertheless, you're not a tramp if you get your lips done.
Absolutely not. I do agree with this girl. I think the "and" is what would send me.
Yes, it's I get that frequently, where somebody replies to my stories, they go, no, I like him. Excellent. There goes the sleep tonight.
Hey, Mark. I don't know if you call this a feud, but I gave a blowjob to a man on New Year's Eve.
Right.
And I only realised the day after that it was my cousin's long-term ex.
What?
It was a fancy dress party, so in my defence, I didn't know it was lame until he took his mask off.
No.
But he knew it was me because my face wasn't covered. Now, I didn't kiss him or anything romantic after, but I came clean to the cousin a few months later because she started going back with him, and it ended in a bit of a blowout. So all I'll say is be careful at fancy dress parties.
I don't think we need to be careful at fancy dress parties.
That's not something I'm at risk of.
Whenever the first thing that I think about when I go to a fancy dress party is what a boring host. That's what I think.
Really?
Yeah. I don't need bells and whistles to have a party.
I'm with you.
It's a distraction from the mundanity of your conversation.
Okay.
Oh, let's all just dress like assholes. That makes it funnier. Why don't we just go and not look like assholes? Why don't we just go and have a party?
Spend time with one another.
No, but it's hilarious. We all just look stupid. No, what you're doing is you're tying me in for the night now. Do you know what I mean? It's true though.
How could you think like that?
Because I can't go to this party, right?
Yeah.
And then be walking down to the N11 dressed like Mary fucking Robinson, who's my go-to, of course, on parties. Do you know what I mean? This is the problem. You've got me dressed as Freddy Cougar or the Michelin Man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, fair.
Now I'm stuck in your gaff. I can't do something else after this. Oh, it's all a bit of gas. It's a Gatsby themed. Good luck. As anything Gatsby related. Speakeasy, Gatsby, Peaky Blinders, kill me. There we are. They are the live, laugh, love of fucking teams. Gatsby, Peaky, Speakeasy. Fucking speak. Oh, it's like a real speakeasy vibe. None of us were alive in the 20s. Bars and restaurants saying that they're like a speakeasy. It's a fucking pub with expensive pints.
Yeah, it's 20 quid a drink.
It's
now.
20 quid for a pretend.
And there's velvet on the wall.
It takes 9 minutes for some wanker barman to make a fucking cocktail. Because he's wearing a dicky bow and he's got an infuriating moustache. That justifies the 1750. You know the thing with the hand doing the shaker. Oh look, he's like fucking Ronaldinho with the wrists. I don't care. Serve me my drink. I'm on a mundane Tinder date. We're all here to get our end away. That's the end of it.
You seem to want that drink.
Oh, it's Gatsby themed. Brilliant. You're boring. If you have a Gatsby theme, you're gone.
I agree.
I hate fancy dress parties. I just hate them.
I'm not big on them. At Halloween, you can get away with them. Themed parties at any other time of the year, get away from me.
Or it's like International Book Day when parents start dressing up their kids as their own heroes. Oh, look at baby Luca. He's 3 years of age. And who is he? Rosa Parks. Sorry? Did Luca do that? Was Luca up since 2 a.m. building a fucking 46A and then sitting in the back of it? Rosa Parks of the Irish culture. Complete madness. If you ask Luca what he wanted to dress up at, it'd be Paw Patrol. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't be fucking Kofi Annan or Greta Thunberg's left hand.
I'm with you.
Nevertheless, going to a fancy dress party and just sucking someone off without their mask. What is the world coming to? What is he coming to? Do you know what I mean? Oh, there's a guy dressed as Wolverine. Don't know what he looks like.
Let's have a go.
Let's have a go. I wonder, will it be hairy?
Oh, Liam.
Oh, there's a guy dressed as a centaur. He's obviously got a horsecock. Horse-cocked fanny lip. Like, it's just complete madness. I love the way she leaves it with the message. Like it's the finale of Wonder Years.
PSA.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, you just got to be careful who you fillet at a fancy dress party. No, you don't. That's not a concern for, I'd say, dare I say, 100% of the people listening to this podcast. The first thing they think of when the fancy dress party is brilliant. Someone's gone as Trump. It's shit. And they're doing the shit impression. Yeah. This party is brilliant. Oh, you're boring me. Everyone's boring me. Is there anyone I can suck off? Like, Oliva, play the music. Good luck. Guys, you're very welcome back to the Weekly Roast. I hope you are enjoying the show. As I often say, this truly is my favourite time of the week. And over the last few days, I've been inundated with messages from people, both about the Cork Live show, but also just about the podcast in general. And I just want you to know, without veering into the sentimental, I hope you know that doing this podcast gives me and Michael as much pleasure and, dare I say, meaning as it does for you. And everybody has life happening in the background. And the show has been an anchor and a life raft for the two of us on many occasions. I just want to say thank you so much for listening and thank you for the support. And also, don't stop the messages. That's the fundamental is we're only really at the tip of the surface here with the compliments required in order to continue. Joking aside, thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy the show, follow and subscribe wherever you're listening. That's what really helps with the chart, positioning and visibility of the show and all of the rest. And last but not least, if you enjoy it, send an episode to a friend. And there you go. And we can keep going. Cork is amazing. Galway's going to be amazing this week. I can't wait to see you all. Last show of the year. Last show before I have a little baby. Oh, it's not me having the baby. I know, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's get into it.
How are you, Mark? We went to Amsterdam a couple of years ago, just after COVID, for a stags. One of the nights out, I posted a video just to some of the lads in our football group back at the hotel in a session with a few strippers just having a crack. I was just like filming around the room and stuff, so didn't realise everything I caught. And I managed to film my uncle getting teabagged by one of the girls he brought back. And his missus at the time saw someone who obviously like screenshotted it and shared it around.
What?
Of him getting teabagged. So he didn't talk to me for about a year, but it's all good now. Like, we've had a bit of laugh out and all.
Ah, brilliant. Just a sex party with loads of men.
With your uncle.
With family members. Members with family members. What's a family member if you can't share a member? Remember to this Christmas. Remember to share a member with a family member this December. That was the original opening lyric to Earth, Wind and Fire.
Was it? Yeah.
Do you remember when your uncle's member? They did it in the end because it was terrible. There's so much to get into here.
That's vile.
The whole thing for me is wildly concerning.
Yes, very, very much agreed.
I have never... consider me perhaps a anomaly when it comes to the traditional male man, brilliant, or like conventional male approach to sexuality.
Yeah.
The idea of performing, receiving, engaging in any sort of sex act in the company of, like my pals, and the person is just not for me.
No.
It's a very sports guy thing.
Yes.
And I know that I might catch a few bullets for that, but that's the truth. It seems to be synonymous with sports guys, this idea of like doing sex things with your mates in the same room. I don't understand it.
Very bro-y. Very jock, like.
I can't envisage a world wherein, so you're single, right? And you're like, as in one might,
Yeah, I'm with you.
So you're single, you meet a girl or a guy, whatever, you meet somebody that you want to have sex with, you get along great, you might have a couple of drinks, you both decide, should we move this along? Yeah, do you want to head? Yeah, great. Okay, we're getting down to it, we start kissing, brilliant. Will we take this a bit further? Yeah, we will, excellent, on we go. Deadly, there's Sean's dick. That is my worst nightmare. Oh, brilliant. I had an amazing Tinder date. Yeah, it's going really well. It's such insane chemistry, sexual chemistry. Just get on so well. We're both now nude. Oh, deadly. There's Sennon's balls. Oh, class. Rory has a Liverpool tattoo on his ass.
That's high five.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not, it's just at odds with this is the worst thing ever. This is like the antidote to horniness. This is like having a parent in the room.
Literally, in this case.
Well, it's an uncle, Michael.
Yeah, but semantics.
No, you're right. You are right.
No, it's not something that I would ever.
I love the way that's what they got called up on. Right there. This video is absolutely fine. It's the uncle getting by the way, teabagged. I love the way he's getting teabagged.
Yeah.
Does that mean someone's dipping their balls into his mouth?
No, he's getting his balls teabagged.
Oh, it's all just... Also, I've spoken famously about this before. I don't like... The balls are just mental.
Really?
Redundant.
Oh, no.
Well, they clearly aren't redundant. Not in this case. Brilliant. But like, no. This is too laddie. We need something mature. Okay. Rescue me with the mature one. Let's go.
I don't know if we have it. We'll try.
Well, Mark, I was walking home from the pub one night with a friend. We saw an arse bending out over a ditch. Naturally, the two of us stopped with kind of a bit of bemusement because it's not every day you see an arse in a ditch anyway. What? So I was watching away and then all of a sudden it started doing a poo, so I burst out laughing. It turned out to me brother's girlfriend, and she started making all these accusations saying I was spying on her and all that. But like, she's the one who had her arse wide out in the road. So I said I was only looking because we seen the arse, but the brother didn't speak to me for a few months after that anyway, but it's all right now.
No, sorry. This can't be fucking real. This can't be real. An arse, walking home from the pub and I see an arse in a ditch. Like it's...
a floating arse.
Like it's the shining silver of a crisp packet. Oh, just an arse. Oh, that's just an arse. Oh, Blackberry season is it? No, that's just arse season there. Picking a few arses. What does he mean we saw an arse in a ditch? Like the Teletubbies. The sun in the Teletubbies. It's just a floating ass.
Yeah.
Like, it's just absurd. So anyway, I love the way he sees an arse, just stands and starts staring at the arse.
Like it's a sunset.
And then it just... and then the arse starts doing a poo. I love the way he's given autonomy to the arse, as if the arse exists by itself. Like the thing in Wednesday in the Addams Family. It's just this arse who sort of arses around the countryside. And then we saw it was doing a poo, so started laughing. And only then does the arse reveal itself to be attached to a human body. It's complete bullshit.
And of course, they knew each other.
Of course. Oh no!
Only in Ireland.
Only in Ireland. You're my brother's missus. And of course, by the way, that's what happens in Ireland. People just do poos by the side of the road. Yeah. Like, no, it's not true. I don't believe that to be real.
I really wanted to be real.
I want it to be real. I want it to be arses just dotted around the countryside, at pit stops. Well, there are, I suppose, in some ways. But, Oh, no, look, let's go.
Hi, Mark. I'll keep this now to the point. So, basically, myself and my fiancé got engaged and we were planning the wedding and we had the date set. We had the venue booked. We had told all of our family the date and everyone was looking forward to it. And about 6 months later, my cousin overseas got engaged and we were all delighted for her. And then lo and behold, she landed and told us the date of her wedding, and it was exactly 2 months before the date that we booked for our wedding. So that went down an absolute treat, as you can imagine. So if that wasn't bad enough, then now also bearing in mind now, this cousin of mine was going to be my bridesmaid. I had asked her to be my bridesmaid. So then she went along and took one of my other bridesmaids. So she asked one of my bridesmaids to be her bridesmaid. And if that wasn't bad enough, she then asked my brother to be her fiance's groomsman. And just bear in mind now, they've only met once. So yeah, that was great crack. So now we've the 2 weddings next year, and we can't wait for both of them.
I'm so glad my wedding's over. Fucking drama around weddings, man.
I'm in the thick of it.
You're in the thick of it.
And yeah, this is hitting home.
I'm going to let you take this one.
I'm going to take a weird stance on this one.
Go on.
I think she's asking a bit much here. Like 2 months. What do you expect?
A fucking calendar year. You like the farmer of Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Who takes a fallow year. It's still owned by a farmer. Is it? Yeah. Oh, what a lovely little story that is.
One of the biggest commercial projects in the world.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
No, but I do think that... I understand it's a very big day and it's very important and special. But like, you don't have fucking IP over everything wedding related for, the year of your wedding.
Yeah.
Particularly around bridesmaids or your family and stuff. Just,
But also, she says like, oh, she poached 2 of my brides. As if it's fucking transfer season.
Just Chris Kamara on it.
Do you know what I mean? We're getting word here from Brentford. Azabayaki is due to go to Millwall for £9, but Anya's wedding in the Gleneagles Hotel.
Good,
Yeah, not bad.
No, really good.
Yeah. With Cleta O'Donnell, she's getting married in the Claremont Cross Hotel. She's just made she's made an offer on Thick Ties McGowan, Sandra McGowan. Yeah, they thought she was out of action after, splintering her ankles at the mini marathon. But yeah, she is on side now for Cleta O'Donnell in Kilkee Castle. Anything else?
That was fantastic.
Something like that. Poaching bridesmaids. It's all just... The thing about the wedding, the problem is, when you're in the wedding situation, all anybody talks about around you is the wedding, not long now. Talk to me about anything else. It's myself and Darren. The happiest we've ever been, I think, was the first fucking Tuesday night when we were home for the honeymoon and we were back from the wedding. All the shit was over and it was just like, do you want spaghetti bolognese for dinner?
Yeah.
We're
Sounds
done.
amazing.
Just normality.
That sounds utterly amazing. I'm nearly there.
You get there. You only have, 10 months to go? 7 months, is it?
7, yeah.
7 months.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get
I'm
there.
in to do my wedding thing, the first appointment next week.
For what?
The green folder yoke.
Oh, the green book.
Yeah, green book.
Don't bloody lose that.
No.
Oh, whatever you do. Hold on to that tight now, because the wedding won't... If there's one thing now I have to tell you. Next.
Hi there. So, yeah, my sister growing up has always had that princess complex about her, and full of self-importance. But for her 30th birthday, I think she thought the world was supposed to stop, and the focus was to be all her. I suppose for context, we're a large country family, and she is the youngest. But yeah, birthday morning came, and gifts were being presented in E80, and I had gotten her a lovely watch from Feuds, beautifully wrapped, everything, and loads of other wee bits. The night before we'd gone out for food, and I had decorated the entire restaurant space with family, paid for everything, and decorated the house for the morning of her birthday. But anyway, gifts were being opened, and yeah, my gift was well received. Thanks kind of thing. But once my brother presented her with his gift, it was as if mine was from, I don't know, Timu. And yeah, she never spoke to me again. And I suppose how badly she has taken it. Like, I got married 2 years ago. She didn't attend. She didn't acknowledge the invitation. She didn't acknowledge any of it. And the watch is still in my parents' house, in the box, in the Feuds bag, everything untouched, unworn. Please do change my voice, because I don't want her to know that 3 years later I'm still giving out about it. And like, she won't even wear the watch my brother got her because she's afraid of somebody robbing it off her.
This is fucking shocking behaviour.
This is insane.
The lack of gratitude. So sorry, first things first, I cannot believe that less than a fortnight on, we're right back in the thick of Irish family drama, all centred around a watch.
Just when I was back.
Just when they thought I was out, they pulled me right back in. If you had to do one impression of an actor, who would it be?
Oh, God. I don't want to say because you're going to get me to do it.
But which, if you had to, go on. Come on.
Chris Walken.
Okay, you do your walking, I'll do mine.
No,
that's the only game. You do your walking, I do my walking, and we'll let the audience decide.
Jesus Christ, okay.
You go first.
He gets a watch and he sticks it up his head. No, I really can't, I'm struggling.
Tomás, Frankie, fall into a bowl of cream. One mouse, lazy mouse, tired, weak, tries to churn the butter. Wow! When speaking like Chris, you gotta go soft. Loud, sometimes loud. Not too nice. No?
No, fantastic. Never have I felt there's been a bigger gap between our talent than right now. I just feel like an absolute pig.
No, yours was good.
Did
you do, was it Caitlyn Jenner you were doing? Anyway, let's get into this.
This is hard,
man. This is not good. So sorry, for context, the first message I got from this woman was, she said, I haven't spoken to my sister in 3 years over the present that I got her for her 30th birthday.
Yes.
So then she sends this voice note, and the present that she got her for her 30th, after, by the way, putting together a dinner and a restaurant and all the rest, all which comes at an expense. And then she gets her lovely watch.
Feuds, nice jeweler.
Feuds jewelers, lovely jewelers, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spends a few £100 on a watch. That's, sorry, by the way, for a sibling to spend a couple of £100 on a present, I think is lovely. Like, that's for her 30th.
To go to the effort for, decorating a place, sorting dinner, like, a lot of effort's gone in here.
But most importantly, by the way, beyond cost or monetary value, it's the thought.
That's what I mean. The effort is massive.
The thought is everything. And so she does that, and then the sister, what mental is, the sister originally likes the gift, but it's only whenever her brother gets her a fucking Cartier watch, by the way. Is a Cartier watch like not genuinely, not like 7 or 9 grand?
Oh no.
The famous 9 grand, but is it not like...
Cartier is crazy money. Yeah.
Like mad money.
Yeah, no, like mad money.
And she hasn't spoke like that. Okay, dare I say it, family is more complex than the solar system. But good riddance.
Oh, completely.
And I hate to say that about a family member, but that for me is just like... By the way, a lack of gratitude is at the crux of most people's unhappiness.
Yeah.
And modern unhappiness is a lack of gratitude. And that's not to suggest that we don't have things to be worried about, things to be upset about, things to be, whatever. But we all have so much to be grateful for. And if you can, I think to a certain degree, remember and at the forefront of your mind on a daily basis, be aware of those things. Like just at a various, your relationship with me, for instance, that's something I'm extraordinarily grateful of.
Likewise.
I'm really grateful. I like it. So no matter, these things can all coexist. So then when you are faced with what seems to be an inordinate challenge,
yes,
you still have other, things that then ground you.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. This though, just for me, are all the siren sounds of somebody who was just on a fucking one-way, I don't know how to describe it. That's just shocking.
I also think, if you invite someone to a wedding, you're reaching out to them to try and resolve a matter. And if you just ghost that invite, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's so hurtful.
Oh, man. Good luck. That's terrible. I'd be interested to hear what people think about that. I think we should hear more about that. But yeah, it's sad to hear of that happening in families. So, do you have anything about balls or anything just to lighten up the mood? Let's go to the next one.
Can I add one thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can chop this. I will add one thing. I can change your voice and I'm happy to do that. But if you tell an extremely specific story,
Yeah.
I can't save you from getting in trouble.
So we live in a tiny Welsh village. I don't want you to tell this to anybody, but that's the worst Welsh accent. We live in a tiny Welsh village. And my brother, don't tell... That's so bad. Why is my Welsh so
You're
bad?
going Somerset there.
Yeah, that was more Somerset. At the beginning, it was Wales.
Yeah.
No, oh, God, stroke victim. That was a Welsh farm. That was a Welsh sheep after a night. That was a Welsh sheep after a night with a farmer. Brilliant. They bet him had a fancy dress. How could I know it was a sheep? How was I supposed to know it was a sheep? He didn't take the mask off. It was just a furry little toy jar. Who amongst us has never sucked a furry little toy jar? I don't believe it. We're nearing the end here. Let's go. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the weekly roast. We are here at the final furlong. I'm currently wearing a jacket in the studio because there's building work going on in the entire building, and genuinely, I can see my own breath. It's that cold. So, not really interesting to you though, is it? You're probably out for a walk with your lovely little gaggy, or in your car, or on the Lewis, or on the way to a fancy dress party to fillets. I'd love to know what the mask was that the person was wearing that was so,
endearing.
I mean, it's fairly rogue to sort of... Sorry, when she said, no, hold on a second here. Sorry, I've just realised.
Yeah.
She says she didn't know it was him until the next day. Surely she had a conversation with him.
No, when he took the mask off.
Yeah, but
It's like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Surely, though, she had a conversation. Hey, what's your name? Liam. It sounds quite similar. No, I'm dressed as Ronald Reagan, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, on your knees. Do you know what I mean? It's madness. Let's go. Final furlong, my friends. We will rally.
So, back at about 2008, myself and my mum went to her brother's house for Christmas dinner, and, the older generation were playing a few board games, so I thought I'd take a cute little snap, not thinking anything of it. Anyways, uploaded the photos onto Facebook. A week or two later, I'm, 18 years of age, my first little job, thinking I'm great, and my aunt storms in, well, my uncle's wife storms in, grabs me by the neck and was like, what are you doing posting photos of my house on Facebook? Everyone in work has seen my curtains. And I just grabbed her arm and I was like, how dare you come into my place of work like that? And yeah, haven't spoke since.
Good stuff.
Ridiculous.
Insane.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's somebody with extraordinarily troubling controlling issues.
Totally.
Notwithstanding, of course, the physical assault, which is an immediate,
red flag.
Call the guards. But that idea of I don't know, you control and letting anything of theirs, it's all lunacy.
It's also just the self-importance of thinking, people care about your curtains.
Nobody fucking cares.
Nobody's looking at your gaff and in a judgy way.
Actually, you'd be surprised.
Okay.
I mean, I get people taking screenshots. Some people have sent me stuff. They're like, look, they've screenshotted a story and then zoomed in the back and be like, oh, didn't realise that was... I'm like, are you...
What?
Are you looking at people have too much time in their hands?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They have... And,
With the greatest of respect, though, you have a following, so people might engage. Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Oh, I didn't think you'd bring that up. Oh, that's 100,000 listeners a month in the podcast. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't think that's just the last thing I wanted now to be brought up today. I'm rude here. I am absolutely bloody beetroot and dick. No, this is the worst. Oh God, I hate myself sometimes. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Mark. due to the way we've obviously had to record this morning, we've had one or two submissions that are too good to not read or go through, but we just don't have voice notes for. So I'm going to read them, okay?
So these are DMs.
These are DMs.
You've been deep into my DMs.
Yes.
The day you send a DM to somebody when I give you access to my phone is the day you're gone. And the day that you scroll back further than 24 hours is the day you're gone.
Okay.
By the way, I don't have anything to hide. It's very much just me sending like the most. Every single DM is basically just reels to my wife about me farting. This is you. Or of dogs saying, "Will we get another dog?" We haven't even had a child yet. Can we just? Anyway.
Okay.
What have you got for me?
Okay. Hi, Mark.
Hiya.
My sister has recently sacked me from being part of her bridal party because she found out I was pregnant. Baby is due 5 weeks before the wedding. Her excuse was that I'd be the wrong shape and size for the aesthetics of her photos and the vibes she is going for.
Oh my God. People just... What do people think their weddings are? Like, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
The levels of importance that people attach to their own weddings. I think you're setting yourself up. If that's the peak of the existence, is the fucking wedding.
Yes.
I told you this story. Whenever myself and Darren got engaged, we went down to, she had an invite. Like, it was completely unrelated to us getting engaged. It was just happenstance.
Sure.
We got engaged the 30th of November. Was it? Because we got married almost a year to the day. So I think, oh, you'll be in trouble for not knowing this. No, I won't be. I'll be in trouble because I slept with... No. That's a gag. Sorry? I went to a fancy dress party last week dressed as Dua Lipa. Got a suck off a groundskeeper out in the garden. Nevertheless, hi, Dua. Anyway, we got engaged. Yes. And then the week after we got engaged in 2023, we went down to Ashford Lodge, which is which I only realised is not the same as Ashford Castle. Okay. It's absolutely beautiful. But I was like, oh, amazing, Ashford Lodge down at Ashford Castle. Great. It's just a different hotel on the ground. It's absolutely stunning. So we went down. She had an invite. We had a lovely weekend there. But when we were there, because we had just gotten engaged, we were like, Jesus, will we have a look at the manager came over and was like, would you guys like a tour of the Ashford Castle for the wedding? I was like, sure. She was like, okay. And then very quickly, it was like, oh, there's going to be a management team because it was like Darren and, Darren's famous. So, we'll do a tour and all the rest. And I was like, sounds good. Can I just before we actually do this, can I like get a sense of what this would cost? And she was like, well, I mean, if you're going, guests will tend to like have the place to themselves for the day. I was like, okay. And then overnight. And she's like, so, if you're doing open bar and stuff, but and all the guests, she'd be looking at around 250. I was like, sorry, 250,000. And she was like, yeah, no, but don't get me wrong. All of your guests would have access to like the tennis court. The tennis court. I would want Pete Sampras to lick me out on the service line, okay? I would want Tim Henman to be stroking my undercarriage. I don't know why.
To Diva, yeah.
And also Henman, he'd probably miss. Am I right? Lord. Tennis banter. Ooh, Anna Kournikova. She was very ubiquitous in the 90s in boys' teenage. But anyway, sorry, don't get us right. 250,000.
That is
250,000 for a wedding. And by the way, then I was like bowled over by this, so I was like, no, good luck, we don't need to do it. She's like, we should have a look. I was like, no, because there isn't a universe. There isn't a universe where I have 250,000 to pay for this. Yeah. But B, there isn't a universe where if I was sitting on 250 swidgos, if I was sitting on 250,000 swidgos extra, it would not be going on a wedding. No. It would be going on a little apartment in Nice.
Oh,
that would be my dream. Or on Antibes, somewhere like a European continental apartment that you could rent out in the off season or wherever and just have to go. That would be my dream. But anyway, I then said this to a few people, and there was a couple, friends of friends, who got married in Ashford Castle for the 250 swidgos. They don't have a house.
What?
They don't have a house.
Oh, you mean the couples?
Yeah, the couple. Who? Who do you think I was talking about?
Doesn't matter.
But they don't have a house.
Oh my God.
Where are people's priorities when it comes to weddings? Nobody cares.
No, and it's over before you know it, I feel. Like I obviously
but like it is. Like, and don't get me wrong, my wedding was lovely. It was a gorgeous day, totally. All the rest. I fucking prefer being married than the wedding.
You prefer a gaff?
Oh yeah, but I'd prefer 250 swidgos in the bank to put. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop saying swidgos. It doesn't endear you to the people of Ireland. If anything, it furthers this whole "you are a tool."
It's deepening the chasm.
This is why people send you DMs going, at the beginning I thought you were a pompous prick. Nevertheless, me sitting here in a fucking North Face. Okay, let's go.
Okay, next up. This is the last one. It's going to bring us home. It's a good one.
Okay, let's go.
I rode a girl at the Galway races.
Brilliant.
Who had ridden my brother before at the Galway races.
Excellent.
So she made me do it in the arse.
No.
Because she said it would be weird if we both did the same.
That is just... that is just honestly... And then what? Because then she goes to the other brother. She meets the other brother dressed as Michael J. Fox at a fancy dress that night, so she gives them out. No, it's complete bollocks. That is complete bollocks. There's no way. Oh, hello, mate. Yeah, use the arse because Shenbo has been in the front. Like, there's just no way. There isn't a person promiscuous as nobody that promiscuous exists. What's your one? Billy Ray Sawyer. What's your man's
Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue. Me. Oh, pretending not to know the name. Oh, what's your...
We know straight away.
Yeah. What's the one? Horn Pub, is it? No, complete insanity. My friends, I'm going to love you on that. I'm going to leave you on that. Thank you so much for listening. Galway, Aniva. If you want to come to the show, send me a message. Good stuff. Guest list with your email. I will choose 2 to 4 names, and otherwise there are a couple of production tickets left. There will not be an outro today. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe, follow, all the rest. Let us know if you enjoy the show at Megan Mark, and please, most importantly, follow my beloved incredible, intelligent, kind, caring, talented, compassionate, beautiful, genius man, Mystery Mick on Instagram at Michael O'Malley. Mind yourselves this week, guys. We will see you very soon. All the best. Bye.
Mark Megan's Weekly Roast. Proudly supported by Cialis for Men. Erectile dysfunction? It's nothing to be ashamed of. Have a quick, discreet chat with your pharmacist about Cialis for Men. 10mg film-coated tablets, which contains tadalafil. Now available without prescription in pharmacies nationwide. Find out more at www.cialisformen.ie. To be taken at least 30 minutes prior to anticipated sexual activity. Always read the label.
GoLoud. Sounds better with us.